It's time to talk about what no one's talking about, and the people that are talking about it, they're not giving the right information. So you're welcome. Let's go over the 3 things you are not supposed to be doing before or after surgery. Well, as I go through these Facebook feeds and these Instagram pages, there are 3 common questions that come across. And unfortunately, most of the time, 80% of the time, I am seeing the wrong answers. I understand that everyone wants to share their experience, but in the surgery journey, your personal experience is just that. It's very unique to you. So there are certain things that you need to be aligned with your surgeon's instructions in order to have an amazing recovery experience. And why do I say amazing recovery experience when most women talk about suffering, talk about how depressed they are? And even if they don't tell you about it to your face, they're crying all the time, or they post that they're having a hard day on social media. Those little posts with little sad faces that are like, having a really hard day today, that's real. Those women are having really hard days. And there are things that you can do before and after surgery to make your recovery experience better. It hasn't been talked about as much as it should be, but like Dr. Max Maltz, the author of Cypress Cybernetics, he talks about it, self-image, recovery, and being in the right place on the inside. All of this really matters on the surgery journey. But I want to give you some practical tips, some physical outward things that you can monitor, engage, and understand without having to get airy and fairy about mental health, even though that's a real solid thing. I want to throw those tips at you. I hope they help. Leave a message in the comments. Let me know if I didn't answer something that you want to know about on your surgery journey. Tip number 1, please check your surgeon's instructions for showering. Now, I was reading over the instructions of all of our partners across the nation. We partner with plastic surgery offices from Florida all the way to California. And so I'm looking at their instructions to see one common denominator. And one common denominator is that most procedures, they ask you not to shower for the first 48 hours. That was an average. There were still some that were 24 hours, saw a couple that were 72 hours. So showering instructions from your surgeon are super important, and they definitely are going to give you a percentage up or percentage down in the level of comfort and care for your recovery. So if you're watching this and you think you showered too soon or you think you showered too early, I want to know. My personal story, I don't even remember the day that I showered. I'm pretty sure it was the first 2 days. I was so drugged up on painkillers and everything like that. But I remember I had to sit in a chair, that the nurse bathed me, that it was kind of painful. I had these drains that I didn't like it. And even after the surgery, I still didn't feel clean because I had already started my flow. It was just a lot. Okay. Tip number 2, you cannot be smoking. That's cigarettes or marijuana within 60 days of your surgery. Some instructions say 30 days, but 60 days is better. And it's going to give you the lung capacity, the cardiac support, that extra boost that you need by your lungs not having that gunk going through them. I'm not a doctor. I never claimed to be, but definitely smoking. There's something about the smoking process that really hurts and hinders you in your recovery. It can be for wound closing, infections, all of these details, they matter. And smoking plays a huge part. You should not be doing that. Now, I know someone has something to say in the comments about that. So make sure you share. I want to see. Me personally, I didn't smoke at all on my surgery journey. I was a cannabis user at the time, but I did gummies. And then when I was able to smoke again, I used vapes, but that wasn't even till 90 days after my surgery. So there goes, some honest truth for you. I'm going to tell you like it is. That's how we do here at Make It Pop. We want you to have real information backed by credible sources. It's super important that when you're going on your surgery journey, that you are going in the right direction. And it's not just just sometimes, it's every time. And this channel is designed to help you on that road. I made this particular episode for anyone who's on the surgery journey who wants to do it the right way. If you've already passed your surgery journey and you feel like you're needing some support to heal better, please make sure you check out all of our episodes. We always have links to our free resources, direct link to our website where you can book a consultation. This isn't information without no action. Like, we want to give you the information. We want to provide you with as many free resources as possible. But if you feel like you need that extra help, make sure you, of course, like, subscribe, save, but also use those free resources. Get in contact with us. We would love to hear from you. So the very last tip that I'm going to give you is something that is overlooked, and I really want to be really transparent and honest with you about my personal experience with this. No alcohol before or after surgery. You should really stop drinking alcohol 30 to 60 days before your surgery and refrain from alcohol 90 to 120 days after surgery. Not only does it contribute to dehydration, but it also can contribute to you not healing to your optimal level. When I had my surgery, I actually got wasted the night before surgery. I was in a country that, maybe they could tell, maybe they couldn't. I never asked, but they went and did my surgery anyway. I didn't die. I didn't lose a lot of blood. I didn't have to have a transfusion or anything like that, but I definitely didn't go about it the right way, and I definitely was playing with fire. I recommend that if you like social drinking with your friends and all of that, that you cut down and that you stop 60 days before surgery so that you can see how your body and your mind will react. So do not drink before and after surgery. Not if you're having surgery. Like, hold that off for when you're nice and healed. It definitely will make for a better journey. You deserve to thrive in surgery, not just survive. And our recovery systems are making that possible. I am so honored to be on this journey with you. Thank you so much for all of the support from the different social medias. Like, that means so much. But we want to see you on YouTube. We want to see you. We want to hear you. Where are you at? Like, share your comments, good and bad. We welcome them all. We hope that you are continuing to gain the knowledge that you need to have a successful journey. Share this with your loved ones that have been talking about going on a surgery journey. Make sure they know how to do it the right way. If they're going to have the surgery, they better make it pop. Talk to you soon.